up? Welcome to the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Our YouTube page at BallerAlert TV. I go by the name of Ferrari. Simmons.
I go by the name, BT.
BT, what up?
Yalee in the building.
Hey!
How you doing, my brother? Appreciate you pulling up on us.
Type shit. I woke up this morning. You can curse. I can't curse.
Yeah,
you curse.
Say what you want.
Shit, woke up this morning. How y'all doing?
No, I appreciate you pulling up, man. We gonna get in your business. Is that okay with you, sir?
Yeah.
Now, when you walked up, you was talking about my jersey. You was talking about the Falcons. So
He was talking a lot of shit. Now the cameras get to rolling. He's like,
I was I was talking shit.
So you're from Ohio.
Yeah, from Ohio.
What part of Ohio?
Dayton, 937.
Dayton, okay.
Yeah.
It's a couple folks I know from Dayton.
Yeah.
How is Ohio? How is it like, living in Ohio?
Ooh, I don't live there. That's how it is.
Damn.
No more, or is that where you grew up?
I grew up there.
Okay.
Left home at 17. I ain't gonna hold you. None of my bros none of my day ones is even alive. So it's just one of them situations where you gotta, if you trying to make it, and what I'm doing, sometimes you gotta leave, get lit, then come back. So it's like, okay, we gonna listen to bro because he making moves and he foot on ground and he keeping it 100 with us, So that's basically, but I guess it's going through a rough patch for a long time because it really ain't no, I don't want to say no money, no jobs, but it don't got a lot of the therapeutic places you can go.
It's not
like
industry
New York
where
and
you
LA.
can come to LA, New York,
Go to LA,
Atlanta.
go to the beach, put your toes in the sand if you having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Go New York, you can, it's just when you having a bad day back home, it's like you just want to beef with somebody type shit, or you gotta.
So, what if someone were to visit Dayton? What would they do?
Hoop, find somewhere to hoop. Go
play
Waffle House.
basketball.
Yeah, go Waffle House. Go play basketball.
That's it.
I
Like
ain't
no clubs or
Hell no.
malls or
Mall got shot up.
Casinos.
That got shut down. Now you got to go to Columbus or Cincinnati, really, if you want to have some safe fun.
How far is Cleveland from?
That's far.
Okay.
Like 2.5.
How about
3.
Columbus? Where
Yeah,
Bow
you got to
Wow?
go to Columbus. Like even when artists come to Ohio, they go to Columbus or Cincinnati to perform.
Yeah, I think Bow Wow put Columbus, Ohio on the map.
Do you agree?
Shit, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the first person that I
He there,
heard.
and
He
then you got
always-
Jake and Logan Paul. They from
Oh, they are.
Ohio,
Yeah, they are
too.
from Ohio.
Okay.
So you got them. Halle Berry from Ohio.
I did not know that.
John Legend from Ohio.
Didn't know that.
Didn't know that either.
Of course, LeBron is from
The King.
Ohio.
Everybody know he from
LeBron,
Ohio.
Steph Curry from Ohio. Ron
Wait,
Harper.
what do y'all mean Steph Curry's from Ohio? I thought he was from North Carolina.
Nah, he from Ohio.
He's from Ohio.
He was born there?
He was born
Yeah,
there.
born and raised, and then left. And the shit, Dave Chappelle was raised in Ohio.
Dave Chappelle still lives in Ohio.
Yeah, I know. Used to work at it. That's one of my only celeb friends I could say.
But you had to get out, you said.
Yeah,
So what did you go do? Like go out and do what?
I chose. I knew I had a gift, so I wanted to explore it. It really wasn't like 10 years ago. Really, we ain't had this type,
Social media?
like
Content.
this type of content where you could, So I left home at 17, turning 18, moved to the East Coast. I couldn't afford to live in New York, so I had some money saved up. I moved to North Jersey.
To pursue your rap career, right?
Yeah, I'm not a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do
artist.
Artist.
Yeah. Sing and rap and write.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
You don't like to just say rap.
You don't like to say rap.
Rapping is too easy. So I want to do, I'm singing my rap lyrics, really. That's kind of, but I'm rapping on this EP that I'm dropping.
So you singing like Usher singing, or
Nah.
you singing like Luther singing?
No, more like I'm gonna be honest. They say if you mix a Adele, Sam Smith, and Polo G kind of. So
Okay. Harmony.
yeah,
You're giving us some harmony.
Your harmonies, when I was listening to
gotta stay with me.
a couple records, you kind of remind me a little bit of J Cole.
Oh, the rap.
Yeah.
The message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the videos, the visuals. It's feel like it brings your lyrics to life.
Yeah, I like cause I got a lot of when I first started making music, I ain't gonna lie, I was younger, so I was trying to do what everybody else was doing, and bitches and hoes and all that shit. But then when they like, bro, you been through some shit. You should tell them like a piece of your story. But I'm like, I don't want that to fall on deaf ears. I could talk about bitches and hoes all day. That's easy. But then I put out a record talking about some real shit. So getting the DMs from that song Fire, that beat hard, and then getting the DM saying, bro, this song saved my life. Like, I wake up every day listening to this shit to get my day started.
And what song was this?
Lamar Jackson, Witness, Can't Sleep. So it was like, which DM feel better? Like, this one really feel better, you feel me? Like this nigga really just said, you know, like, I get all kind of DMs now of like that.
You touched them.
From the heart.
Yeah, from the heart versus just, you know, that's a dope beat, you know.
Yeah, that's like with a lot of artists, you know, you would like a song, but you really like the song for the beat.
Yeah.
And I like artists that have people that buy into you.
Yeah.
And not just the song. I want to hear more of you because I want to hear you grow. Where'd your name come from? Yalee.
My sister, you know, my family.
That's your nickname?
Really my real name, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But yeah, so since my teachers.
So this is on your driver's
my
license.
nickname. Yeah.
Yaya is your nickname.
Yaya, my nickname. Yalee, my name, yeah.
Yalee is your real name.
Nah, it ain't on my driver's license, but
Okay.
my whole life, that's what I've been called. Nobody calls me my government name except when I get pulled over. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make music that, like I said, that turn up shit is like a wave. Waves crash. That shit that I do now is like a lane. Like, lanes don't crash. They go on and then they branch out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be a lane and not a wave.
What made you want to become an artist?
My mom a gospel singer. My dad rapping the day before he got locked up. So my mom had like a basketball scholarship, and then my dad had a football scholarship.
Oh, damn.
So my senior year in high school, I could have played football or basketball in college somewhere, but I chose music again. I was young and didn't know
You turned
much.
down the scholarship.
Scholarship for football, but more like financial aid, D2
Understood.
for basketball. But what I'm saying is, like, the high school I went to, I thought it was gonna be like that in college. I didn't know. Like, the best didn't play at my high school. The cafeteria lady's son played because that's the cafeteria lady's son, and we lost games because this motherfucker, he asked, but she, you know,
You
and
really
then
downplaying Dayton.
I'm not. No, Dayton hard body in sports. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm saying like certain
the
schools you go
politics.
to politics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because my mom took me out the hood, put me in an all white school for a couple years. So
Okay.
So
So you're
that-
like, why is he?
yeah, why is he playing over my nigga, right?
His mom, the
Every time
cafeteria.
he get in, he force a fumble, he get an interception. Every time he get in, he force a fumble, get an interception. But Buddy over here is getting cooked every time, but he the trainer's son.
Understood.
So I'm like, bro, if college about to be like that, nigga, I ain't about to go to, like, what? I don't even like school anyways. And then I gotta sit back and hope you know what I mean? But
you went from one politic to the next because the industry politics is way crazier.
Yeah.
I disagree. It depends on what type of music, what type of message you put out. Cause can't nobody tell me when I can get in a game and when I can't.
But also, do you feel like it's how far you want to go?
At the end of the day, I feel like if you can, your music is hitting people here, you're gonna keep climbing. Like, I pray a lot if you really listen to my music. So God been opening up mad doors. Like, I really, like, not just got a message, but I'm really a foot on ground type nigga. So when I pull up and do a meet and greet at a school, you can look, you know, this 200, 300 kids popping out. I got white moms DMing me, telling me their 12-year-old white daughter missed out because they took them out of school sick. What school you pulling up to next? Because I want my daughter want a hoodie or an autograph. So it's like, wow, you know.
That's dope.
And I'm from Ohio, where it's segregated, where like a black kid in a white neighborhood, you know what I mean?
It's still like that in Ohio?
Hell yeah, sundown towns. Remember when the George?
So I know what a sundown town is.
Hell yeah.
We ain't
What is
allowed
that?
over there, my boy.
Nigga, when the sun go down,
you ain't supposed to be over there.
you and I, we can't be around that area.
Be outside.
Yeah.
Sundown town. Look that up when you get time.
Sundown town.
Or watch Lovecraft Country. They have an episode about sundown
Nice.
town.
Yeah.
It's very
wow.
scary.
It's very, yeah. Whites only water fountain still, but you can drink from it, but it's you in the wrong, you know what I mean? Like they don't
Sundown.
they don't play. And then when the George Floyd shit happened, all the protests. So I was back home during that, and we had a lot of white people, older white people speaking up. Like, look, I've been wanting to say something. The deed on my house say I can sell my house to anybody but a colored person.
Oh, wow.
So if I gotta live in that city to go to a good school, but you can't sell your house to us, how the hell we gon', you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So really, that systemic shit really go hard back home in certain areas.
They show love LeBron,
So
though.
do you think that all this stuff that you had to deal with affects and is the reason why you are so articulate with your music?
Bro, I watched my pastor get murdered at 8 years old in church after Bible class. That's at 8. I watched 2 of my friends get murdered in front of me before high school. I'm talking blood on my shoes. You'll see it in the short film. I kind of try to portray it how it happened. So a nigga really grew up, like part of my brain grew up fast. Like, man, you play video games, you see guns kill people, but that's cool. Or you watch it on TV, but when that shit happened in front of you too many times, you know what I'm saying? It hits you different. So you like, you look at life different. You move different. You don't go certain, you know what I mean? Like, you don't play, you keep playing with fire, you're going to get burnt. That's why when I really be meeting some of these artists, they be talking this shit on their records like, bro, you ain't really been through no shit. You probably been in a situation that had your adrenaline going, but you ain't really been this close. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't been this close enough to be like, we do this shit to get away from this shit, not to stay in it. You feel me?
So how are you mentally? How do you deal with
was just about to ask you
living
that.
every day?
Shit, nigga, I probably need therapy. The 4th song on the project called Mental Health, but at the end of the day, like, that shit really affect your sleep at night. You know?
Like PTSD.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what PTSD was my whole life until it became a thing. It's just something that I've been dealing with. So if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Is the music your therapy?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The response from the music is my therapy.
But as far as getting a professional to help you and guide you through, you know, your thoughts and the things that you may, you know, with all the things that you've been through, are you open to seeking that type of help?
I know therapy could help me. It's just hard for me in my mind. I'm gonna try it one day.
Please do.
But it's hard for me in my mind to pay somebody that don't understand all the shit I've been through piled on top. Because after making it out of Ohio, I had to live out of my car. When I hit rock bottom a couple times, live in a room with no windows. So it's like my grandma was murdered while I was living out of my car. I didn't get to make that funeral. So at the end of the day, it's like, it's a lot of shit piled up. And it's like, I don't know. For me, it's hard to just talk to somebody and really believe that they gonna understand what I'm going through when they ain't been through none of the shit that I've been through or had to deal with. You feel me?
I think you'd be surprised if you just, like, you're open to it, and if
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
open to
follow
it for
through
sure.
with it, and just, if it doesn't work with the first one, there's many others, and just finding the one that is best fitting for you.
Yeah.
I just think that the idea that you're open to it is a step.
Yeah, that is a step. Yeah. And go get therapy if you listening.
BallerAlert!
What's up? It's your boy Yalee, and you're now tuned in to the BallerAlert show.
Are you signed?
Independently, yeah.
Independent as in, is it your situation or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's talk about this music. So I was looking at these videos. It's 4 or 5 parts.
4
parts.
4 chapters, yeah.
4 chapters, and it's a summary of kind of what you've been dealing with your life.
Yeah, just so you know,
Who's this kid that's rapping the lyrics on part 1?
that's little bro. Shout out to 28.
That's your real little bro?
Nah.
Okay.
So
Because he's
it's funny.
rapping it word
Funny
for
story
word. He's
about
doing
him
a great
when
job.
when I was in Irvington, New Jersey. Shout out to Irvington. Shout out to Newark. Shout out to Jersey. But when I was living in Irvington, that's like the worst part of Jersey, by the way. A kid reached out to me in the DMs, and I saw him and his little friend rapping. But I'm like, they just need a little help. So I did a verse for him. So we was cool, and then we just followed each other. I never met him. And then I moved to LA after the pandemic, and his family moved to LA. So I'm like, buddy, we followed each other on Instagram. I'm like, buddy, been visiting LA a lot. He like, nah, I live here. After I DM'd him, I'm like, where you live? He lives 6 minutes away.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? So I'm like, bro, I need a favor from you. He like, yeah, nigga, you look, and he young, like 17. So I need you to play me like 10 years ago. I need you to learn these lyrics like it's your song. So then that's why you see the flashback between me and him. And he kind of understand it because where he from. So.
No, you're dope, bro. I'm definitely, you're here because we think you're dope, and definitely think that you have a future ahead of you. Now, what's the plan though? Like, what's your next situation? Like, what's your plan to do? Like, what are you planning to do?
I just can't wait to go on tour. That's
by yourself?
Open. I don't care who. Open up. I ain't gonna say no names, but.
Oh, you already got something in place?
Nah, I thought I did, but I was pulled to the side and said, and this what hurt. Like, you performed the other day, 2 weeks ago. You killed that shit. Then the main act came out. Your part of the show was more lit than they part of the show. So they team is like,
they don't want you to go on the road.
Like, you gonna outshine the main act.
Yeah.
That's politics, though.
That's politics.
That's politics.
Happens in our industry.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, but that shit really hurt as the culture, as the music. Cause I'm not there trying to outshine nobody. I'm there trying to.
You trying to do your thing.
Trying to be me, saying my message. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause I asked the crowd, cause I got a song called from my grandmother, "I Miss You." I feel like God didn't take it away from me; the world did. So a lot of people, I said, "Yo, who in the crowd lost somebody that feel like God didn't take them away? The world did." So this me on stage, this 200 people, 300 people. So I'm like, who want to share? Because I shared my story. So Buddy, like, he raised his hand. I'm like, what happened? Like, my dad just committed suicide last week. So I'm be like, damn, it's on my page.
Wow.
So I'm like, so the whole crowd, like this energy just took over. So they like, you hear the crowd all like, So I'm like, what's his name? And then Darren. All right, we love you, Darren, on 3. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Darren. So he like
crowd participation.
And then the next one, I'm thinking somebody gonna say I lost somebody 9 years ago. So that shit hit me. I can't even look dude in the eye because I'm like, that's a different type of pain. You feel me? And then the next dude, like my friend overdosed on fentanyl last week. So then I'm like, man, drop the song, bro. So we shouted out his friend. You dropped the song. I'm performing the song. Buddy crying, this dude crying, a girl crying, and I'm like, I can't look at them because I'm going to fuck around and, start thinking about my grandma, you feel me? But after the show, like I said, getting them DMs type shit, like, bro, like, you asking my friend that, like, I'm, like, you really.
Yeah, you're going to have fans for life.
Really, yeah, so, and I wasn't even doing it for that. I'm doing it because I understand, like, we all go through shit, and while we going through it, we feel like we the only ones on earth going through it. That's just human. That's just how it be. But when somebody else going through it too, it kind of give you like.
Just hearing your story, man, like you really got a crazy story. Just sitting having this quick conversation and stuff with you. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But now it kind of explains everything with your music and like, just what type of person that you molded into, because you said like you was making the type of music that you was talking about. Women and drugs and stuff like this, and then
not drugs, but women.
Well, the typical rap stuff.
Stand on the couch, turn up bottles, pop out.
Yeah. But yeah, just now everything makes a lot of sense now when I see what type of artist you is, like your demeanor, everything.
How old are you?
27.
27?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would add. I would also say I thought therapy was like for crazy folks, people who don't got it all, but I would like to just share with you that therapy gave me clarity on a lot of shit that I was dealing with. It gave me clarity in like my past relationships. I realized that it wasn't them, it was me, and I was immature, and I wasn't ready for a commitment and
trauma type shit.
Yeah, it was like trauma. Like I never saw a committed relationship growing up, so like I was just acting what I saw and what I thought was normal to me, which wasn't to be faithful. So but it wasn't until I spoke to somebody professionally to help me unpack that shit that I realized, oh, okay. And I wasn't even ready because I was doing all this at a young age, and I'm over here like I'm making babies, and now I'm over here like with multiple baby mamas, and I'm just realizing, oh, as someone's helping me unpack this could have all been prevented had I would have had some clarity in my life. And I couldn't blame my dad because he's a product of his environment. I couldn't really blame my mom. You know, these are my parents are from the island, so success to them, and I close it out by saying success to them was a little different than success to me. Like my dad having a job with health benefits was success. Me, I wanted to follow my dreams, but speaking to a therapist and a counselor helped me navigate through all that shit. Especially like my mom really wasn't my mom. Like she worked a whole bunch of times, so I was raised by my grandma a lot. So I kind of gravitated more to my grandma. So like me and my mom was like friends, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I needed someone to help me understand why me and her had this type of relationship that we had and why I gravitated to my grandma the way I did. So it was a whole thing, and I only wanted to share that with you because I didn't think that I had nothing. You know, we always just think, yeah, we all right, we good. Yeah. But sometimes we not good.
That's a fact.
And we have to say, I'm not good.
A lot of times we not good.
That's the problem.
I know my sleeping, I already know I ain't good. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you.
Nah, that's deep.
Just try it though. Like I want you to try it soon because I think that'll also make you a lot. I think you're already dope. That's why you're here. But bro, I think with the right,
I think it's gonna unlock. It's gonna unlock
because it's gonna unlock some other shit. Yeah. So if we got anything from this interview, bro, because I think you're dope and the content that you're putting out is dope. And again, I was telling my coworkers like, wanted to get you on here before you blow up because you gonna blow up for sure.
That's love, bro.
And I understand how this works because we just know it just take time, bro. We gotta be patient with your shit. But yeah, you're dope, bro. Trust me.
Thank you, bro.
Everything take time, and a lot of people that's in your position, Ferrari can contest, man. We done seen them. We done seen a lot of youth. Like you be sitting right here, then you be like, damn, you remember we interviewed him last year? Now he's like, he out of here.
Yeah.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? If Ferrari say, yo, I believe in this guy, I'm like, I trust you because we can name over a handful of people.
That's dope.
That the same thing was like, you see him now, like, damn, this person is like, wow.
But like in closing, what I'm gonna say is when you were explaining your show and you had people emotional, see those shows are the shows that people remember. That's why I think you're gonna go far. Because it's one thing to go out there and just rap some shit and then I appreciate y'all, follow me on Instagram, boom. But you shared an experience and you had people. That's why your followers and your engagement is a lot more accurate. And
they core. They more core.
And you just continue watering those seeds. You know what I'm saying?
People always remember the way you make them feel.
Facts.
People always remember how you make them feel, whether it be good or bad experience. They always remember it. And thank you for joining us. And before we get out of here, we got a pep talk with Yalee.
My name Yalee. The message I want to leave is I feel like start to try to become full of yourself. We put a negative connotation on being full of yourself. I feel like a lot of people aren't full of themselves enough and it don't mean no cocky or arrogant, but when you full of yourself, can't nobody else tell you who you are, or society can't steer you where they want to steer you. And also, I want to say, the man that invented the light bulb didn't do it for money. He did it because we needed light. The man that invented the loaf of bread didn't do it for money. He did it because he wanted to eat. So create something, invent your light bulb, and just know every day we wake up, we walking around and using somebody else's idea. So try to come up with something to invent, you feel me? That's it.